New images from the Webb Telescope are once again creating a stir in the field of astronomy. Webb Telescope endured a string of delays before it finally made its way to space, but its results have proved to be well worth the wait. The Webb Telescope has just released new science images, and astronomers are amazed by the data gleaned from these images. They found that unexpected things were happening in the early stages of our universe. This new finding shows that our physics is insufficient to explain the early universe, because things in the early universe cannot be understood by our current theories. In recent images, astronomers found that a giant galaxy that is much larger than our Milky Way and a galaxy that is too small to exist are both located in the same place in the early universe. And this discovery created a stir in the field of astronomy like never before. Let's find out why these images spark debate among astronomers. We are lost in the vastness of space, trying to live our daily lives. But sometimes when we look up at the night sky, we see things that look familiar to us. We ask the questions, what are they? Where did they come from? With the progress of science and technology, we came to know that these things are made of the same elements that we are made of. And all the elements that were within us, all came from them. With the help of our powerful telescope, we are able to see distant objects in the universe. Well, as we gaze deeper into the vastness of space, we look back to the distant past of our universe. According to our cosmological model, this was the time when our universe was full of young stars and galaxies. Our standard model contains a timeline of the early universe that shows how galaxies and stars evolve over time. This cosmological model is built by considering observations from powerful telescopes and using our current physics. But what the Webb Telescope has discovered with its powerful infrared vision is debatable for this model. Recently, the Webb Telescope has discovered a massive galaxy that should not exist according to our standard model. This galaxy is just 500 million years after the Big Bang, and it is 10 times more massive than the Milky Way, even though our own galaxy took billions of years more to form and evolve. In a study published in Nature Astronomy, Mike Boylan-Colchin, an associate professor of astronomy at the University of Texas at Austin, says, "This massive early galaxy observed by Webb Telescope so far stands to contradict the prevailing thinking in cosmology." He further added, "If the masses are right, then we are in uncharted territory. We'll require something very new about galaxy formation or a modification to cosmology." One of the most extreme possibilities is that the universe was expanding faster shortly after the Big Bang than we predict, which might require new forces and particles. For galaxies to form so fast, at such a size, they would also need to be converting nearly 100% of their available gas into stars. But we've never seen this before in the universe. We typically see at most 10% of the gas being converted into stars. Converting 100% of the gas is only possible in theory. So, what actually happened after the Big Bang that gave rise to such massive galaxies is a great mystery to astronomers. On the other hand, recently astronomers have also discovered a galaxy that has started forming stars at a high rate, just 500 to 550 million years after the Big Bang. The radius of this galaxy is only 16 parsec, and this is where the real problem comes in. This galaxy is so small that we have never seen such a small galaxy before, and it is forming stars at such a high rate that it is absolutely impossible. So, what is this? Is it a galaxy or something we have no idea about? Some scientists are saying that it may be a star cluster, but still, it is too big to be a star cluster. What is really happening? Why our standard model, which best explains our current universe, suddenly failed to understand the early universe? Does the early universe work on different laws of physics? Or are sciences incomplete to understand the underlying mysteries of the early universe? Some scientists are saying that an unknown mechanism may have supercharged the process of star formation in the early universe, which may explain why these early galaxies appear so massive and luminous. Well, some astronomer also says, we may solve this mystery if we consider that black holes in the early universe were able to grow massive in short time frames. This assumption could explain why so many massive galaxies appear in telescope images. But this explanation would raise another big question. How did so many black holes grow so massive, so quickly, in the early universe? Surprisingly, Nobel Prize-winning scientist Roger Penrose believes that black holes left over from previous universe that were already large in size may have accelerated the expansion of our universe. Well, Penrose has already observed some bright spots in the CMB, which may be radiation emanations from ancient black holes that predate this universe. And the discoveries of the Webb Telescope are making the idea of this cyclic universe of Dr. Penrose even stronger. So, did the black holes of the previous universe really speed up the expansion after the Big Bang? Or are there other mechanics that are beyond our understanding? Whatever happened after the Big Bang is so complex that no existing theory has been able to explain the unpredictable behavior of early galaxies. So, is it the time to bring in other possible creation theories to explain the early universe? Because, at this stage of the universe, the standard model looks completely clueless. If the conformal cyclic cosmology theory is correct and black holes from the past universe did indeed accelerate the expansion of our early universe, then we will never be able to trace the origin of the universe. Because a cyclic universe refers to a never-ending chain of universes connecting to each other. Furthermore, we have many other creation theories that can replace the Big Bang theory, such as black hole universe, multiverse, and static universe. In the future, we will expect even more amazing discoveries from the James Webb Telescope, which will reveal many more secrets about the early universe. If you like our videos, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Also, you can support us by joining our membership program.